We are live. We are live again. Twice. But, okay, orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Why? No. It is locked. But it is locked. Hello everyone. If you have any questions, you can ask. I'm just trying to figure. Hello Minty. I'm trying to put everything on. But orientation is locked. I don't know why. Okay, never mind. We are going to keep it like that. Yo everyone, if you have any question, you're more than welcome to ask. All right. Yeah, if you have any question, just ask. This is live number 2. On the first live, we actually did a nice handstand and I was showing the colony bikes. And now, let's just see what's happened. It's a live, total improvisation. My name is Lulu Bejot and I'm a BMX athlete and I'm also a pilot, training pilot. So, my favorite tricks, MTB short. My favorite tricks is probably, I would say, I love tail whips for sure. Backflip, it's really nice. And I'm trying to be a good friends with bar spins because bar spin is sort of an easy tricks, but I'm struggling a little bit with these tricks. So, what about you? Tell me what is your favorite tricks? And I'm still trying to move this, but orientation is locked. Maybe I go here. Nope. Nope. Tail whip. Oh yes, tail whip is such a good tricks. Tail whip is a good tricks. It's alive, so obviously there's only 2 people, but there's 3 of us now. Make sure, it's just something that I'm saying, but make sure when you ride to wear protection, because the good thing with protection is that you can actually sand without getting hurt. Because the downside of it, if you jump without protection and you're getting hurt, what's gonna happen? It's gonna be, well, first you're gonna be sore, and if you're sore, it's annoying. And also you can be injured, so you can slow you down. You can slow down your progress or your progressions. So a good advice will be when you ride with protection. Yep. And maybe thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about the difference between riding brakeless and with brakes. So, the advantage when you ride with a brakeless will be that you have a lighter bike at some point and you have less maintenance. The tricks can be easier. Tricks such as bar spin or no-hander, it will be easier. However, the tail whips, it might be a little bit harder. Now, if you got brakes, the big advantage is that technical tricks can be easier. Technical tricks such as tail tap or tail whips will be easier because you can brake and it just stop the crank or the pedal to move. And of course, the good things will be with brakes you can actually slow down. Hello Tarov, BMX Cycle Stunt. How you going? If you have any questions, just ask and I'm going to answer it. I might wear a hat or just leave it like that. Nah, I'll leave it like that. Have you ever been to Fanny Grove Skate Park before? And Jack, no, I've never been, so maybe you send me the location of it. Is that in New Zealand or is that overseas? Because if it's overseas, it's gonna be a little mission to go there. But if it's here in New Zealand, maybe we can have a session. Australia. Oh yeah, where about in Australia? Which town? Which town it will be? Josh. Oh, it's Brisbane. Wow, my girlfriend is actually in Brisbane right now. Um, so, uh, Josh, I learned 180 fly out. Should I start trying 360s? Yeah, I would say so. Um, why not trying 270 first before trying the 360s? Because if you can find like a hip or it's like a quarter and you got a landing on the side, then you can learn 270. That will be a good step moving forward. And then later on, of course, you can do 360s. Oh, at Browns Bay, yeah, Browns Bay. So you can learn either on a pyramid. You know, you can jump like pyramids, like doing 270, or you can do flyouts. Um, yeah, Browns Bay is such a cool spot. That was my local skate park for probably 5 or 6 years because I used to live in Browns Bay. And yeah, you definitely got those 360s. What are good skate park in New Zealand? Because all Fames lives there. Obviously, a good skate park will be, well, the one I'm riding currently is Bay Skate. Is to me, it's the best skate park of New Zealand. But if you live in Auckland, there's also Victoria Skate Park, which is great because you got a nice bowl and a nice street session. You got Marlborough Skate Park, which is brand new. It has been built over the lockdown, and there is a massive quarter to bank, and this is so good. Soundskate is great. Soundskate is lovely because you got a nice foam pit and a massive quarter to bank as well that you can learn tricks. And if you can move around the boxes, then you can build up a fun box and you can make it as far as you can, so it's perfect for practicing. And also it's indoor. So if it's indoor on a raining day like today, then you can just go there and for a ride, and it's actually really cheap as well. It's like $10 for 3 hours. So yeah, and Barry Curtis, it's such a cool skate park because you got a good bowl. Manukau skate park is awesome because you got light during the night. And yeah, what other questions you got? Um, have you ever been to the pump tracks before? Yes, I went to the pump tracks 2 days ago, and I went to the pump track yesterday. I'm trying to go to the pump tracks at least 4 times a week just to build up my endurance and my reactivity time, or like my reaction time, my speed, being quicker on a bike, and yeah, pump track is good. The dirt pump tracks or the concrete one is awesome. And and yeah, what other question we got? Um, There's only one people watching now, so this guy, if you have any questions, it's already been 10 minutes, which is quite a times go fast. And then I'm trying to that. And yeah, Browns Bay, his Soundskate, yeah, Soundskate is good. Bro, I am Indian. All right, that's good. And yeah, we're just gonna level wait a bit. Probably guys gonna have other questions later on. Maybe I just put this like there. Trying to. It's a bit sideways, but I am sideways. So. Do you race BMX? Mountain rider. I actually used to. you're gonna sound. Oh, I just hold it. Yeah, I actually used to ride BMX's race. It's how I started it. But what I really like about BMX is doing the tricks and being outside with friends. And so the race for me is not really what I like. I go to the racetrack probably once a month just to keep practicing a bit and having fun or working on my legs. But the racetracks, it's not my cup of tea. However, I know that it's so beneficial when you start riding BMX. In fact, every kid should be riding first on race, at least from a young age, from if you are between 4 to 10 or 12, then you should do race and then after moving on to BMX freestyle because the race give you the basics and the fundamental of BMX, which is learning how to pump, getting speeds and getting fit. So it's so important. So race is definitely key. So best Auckland skate parks. I've been mentioning this earlier, but now it's gonna be just a summary. So I've mentioned Victoria Park, Barry Curtis, Marlborough skate parks, Soundskate. That will be my 4 favorites. Henderson Tipai was alright, and Newland was good as well. But in Auckland there's over 30 skate park, 30. So over 30 skate park, which is huge. It's a lot. It's a lot of skate park, right? So obviously Auckland will be the best place to be to ride BMX or skate or scootering. It depends. Yeah, there's plenty of skate park in Auckland. Plenty of skate park. Pa-da-pa-pa. And there's still 4 people watching, which is pretty good. So question time, let it go, question. If you have any questions about getting a tricks done or something you are wondering about BMX parts, or YouTube, or ask me what do I do for a living, all those kind of stuff, I am open. Yeah. Favorite skate park of all the time? Oh, that's good. It's probably, let me think a little bit because I've been to so many skate park. But I would say the one in Australia. I think it was the Monster skate park in Sydney. When I went there, that was just like, wow, that was good. I also really liked the Village, but that was different setup. But the one in Sydney, the Monster skate park, that was definitely great because you got the foam pit, you got the resi. Yeah, that was just a cool setup, eh? Yeah. More question. Hi, hello BMX builders. Hi, I'm BMX builders. Remember you sub? Yeah, okay. Do you have any questions? Like something very like a proper question, not something like you just mentioned. Like you remember me? Yeah, I probably do. But if you have something interesting that you want to ask me, then it's the time because we are on live with you. So yeah, it's pretty good. Only 2 people watching now, but it's alright. Maybe we can do an hour live. That would be good if we find something to do. And next time I will do it portrait. Can you tell me if you prefer landscape like I am like this or like portrait? But I don't know if portrait is working. Like if I'm portrait like that, it's gonna be a bit funny. So which one would you prefer? And I think I'm gonna end up the chat at 15 minutes because yeah, I can do another one tomorrow. I will do another one tomorrow or during the week. And so far so good. So 10 seconds left. If you have any questions, that will be the last one because I'm gonna go. How long have you been riding BMX? Alright, I'm gonna answer this one. So, first, I've been riding mountain bikes. Mountain bikes when I was, I started probably at 5 or 6 until I was 18. So I rode mountain bikes probably for 13, 12 years. And then when I was 18, I started riding BMX, and now I'm 30. So it's been 12 years of BMX, but total riding, it's probably 25 years of riding, which is quite big. So yeah, but I got 12 years of riding BMX, and then when I really start kicking in and doing it properly, it's pretty much when I started this YouTube, which was 4 years ago. So it's been 4 years that I really start riding fully. Um, and other questions we got. Do you like doing trails? Yeah, I like trails and dirt. So I go to Taupo sometimes, and I like riding dirt jump rather than trails. Um, and big jumps is cool, you know. You can learn new tricks. How many tricks do you know? Well, that's a really good question because I've done probably 30 how-tos, so I probably know, yeah, 30 tricks if I count the 360s, 720s, 540s, Oppo 360s, Oppo 180s, tail whips, double tail whips, Oppo tail whips, bar spins, no-hander, bar spin to no-hander, bar spin tail whip, no foot cans, no-hander, tire grabs, toboggan, 180 tail whips, 360 tail whips, backflip 180. Yeah, it's like over 30 tricks, you know? It's a lot. Like foot jam tail whips, foot jams, bar spin to foot jams. It's probably over 30 tricks easily. Have you done trials before? Yes, I've done trials before. I just say that. Favorite tricks? My favorite tricks is tail whips, but now I think I'm gonna hand up the video now. And if you have other questions, leave them in the comments, and then in the next live, we're gonna answer to it. Rather than that, have a good night and make sure you check out your bike before you ride. Make sure it's safe, make sure it's fit, and make sure your tires are pumped and all the screws are nice and tight and also clean. And I'll see you next time.